Hey people, how you doing? Jim Morrison Jr. here. Interviewing myself. I'm trying to keep up with what Gwen does. How she interviews herself. She actually has people that answer questions. I'm gonna ask myself the questions. So, Jim, yes. What do you think of all these, accusations and I don't want to say digs at Puddle and West Scantlin? Well, what do I think of it? I think it's bullshit, for one. For two, I think that none of these people that are digging on Wes and poking at him like a rabbit raccoon. I mean, I would say anything into his face. I'm pretty sure. One, two. Actually, he's actually one of the best vocalists in my opinion, and frontman since my father. This would be James Morrison. And I think I'm running a close second with him. Not to brag. I mean, I'm not a rock star like you got, all you big shots, but my day will come. Anyway, next question. Next question is, so, what do you think of this Chad, I'm not gonna mention his last name. He's a pretty big dude. Chad from Chili Peppers, drummer. What do I think of Chad? Well, as I told this guy the other day, again, I don't think anybody's gonna say too much to Chad to his face about him looking like Will Smith. And does he look like Will Smith? He might. I think Flea looks more like Sting when he's angry. Looks like an angry Sting, more so than Chad looks like Will Smith. Or not Will Smith, I'm sorry, Will Ferrell. But, like I said, this guy the other day I ran into was talking smack on Chad and how he got all bent out of shape because people were calling him Will Ferrell, apparently. And, like I said to him, well, when I'm around these guys, and I'll come seek you out, and you can tell Chad to his face because these guys are doing the music on my second album. So, I'll definitely have an opportunity to let you tell Chad to his face if you feel like it. I don't think I would do that. I think it would be smart. But anyway, so, it's kind of like synchronicity, I guess, Next question. Okay. Next question. How does Gwen do it? How does she do it? How does she do it? How does she do it? Her hair flips, she goes to the right, to the left, in the middle, and then to the right, to the middle, to the left again, usually. It's not what we're talking about, Jim. Oh, what are you talking about? How does she do it? How does she stay so on top of things? Well, she's not on top of things, actually, people. She's very not on top of things. She's very, self-consumed with her hair flips when she should be more concerned with, what the Quasimodo girls are doing behind her when she's doing playing Silence Rage with playing cards. But again, that's not what we need, me and Jim. We know how she does it, how she stays, so what? You think she's actually aging backwards? She's not aging backwards, okay? Her brain might be, she's not. Okay, she doesn't look great, but she's not aging backwards. That's an old wives' tale, okay, that she made up once again. Now how does she do all she does? Well, she got a lot of money. She got a lot of people that are afraid of her. So she makes people do things for her. Other than that, Now, next question. Okay, Jim. Oh. Feet up. Next question is going to be a question about her band, no doubt. What about them? Well, so we're wondering, what about them? Where are they? So I'm wondering, where are they? We know where Tom's at. He's on Facebook. Adrian, I know where he was at one night when he picked me up, and I didn't realize it was him. I told him, just drop me off and send him out. I'm going to go find Adrian. He's like, well, no, that's not. Let's just go to her house. Let's go to her house. You're tell her we're going to come there. So he's on the phone. And we're coming to your house then. And he says, no, you know what, matter of fact, let's not go to her house. We're not coming to your house. Let's go get down some drugs and hang out. All right, guys, we're going to do some drugs, hang out. So, you know what he's doing, drugs. Tony, he's probably still in denial. Big time. Feels sorry for him. But I got to fix for Tony. Because Gwen tells me that, she, you know, I don't deserve all the shit I've been going through. But it's helping her do her thing, so she's going to make up to me. And I'm not one to make, you know, hold her to that. But I thought about it for the last couple of months. And I thought, you know what, she could make it up to me. You know, I mean, she could get Gene Simmons on stage with no doubt as a second bassist. I'm not talking change the songs. I'm not talking about the compliment. I'm just talking about here's a cassette, Gene. Here's our music. Learn it. You know, we're not gonna come pick you up, but I'll take you to the arena. I'll see him practice. And I'm willing to bet that Gene will be lost on stage with these guys. I mean, for the first couple songs. I mean, once Tony trips over him a few times, you know, whatever, he gets in the way. You know, when these guys start, you know, Gwen and Tony get back into their groove and start chasing each other around the stage. And, you know, Tom's the mediator and he's putting his foot out, tripping on the shit. You know, and then Adrian's up there with his mohawk and his Speedos and his, you know, his autographed drumsticks, which, whatever. But I think Gene's gonna have a tough time. I think because I think, you know, the only thing I'm suggesting to Gwen, I think you can do is give him a cassette, let him know your music, and dress him. Don't let him come dressed as the fucking demon, please. You don't need him on stage as the demon. No, we don't need that. Just dress him, but bring your acts because I really want Tony to have that on stage because I'm pretty sure more than once Tony said to himself, you know what, man, I really wish this here bass guitar was a real axe because I'd like to cut this bitch in half. And you know what, Tony? You're going to have an axe on stage, okay? It's going to be Gene's. If you need to grab it, just grab it. I think it'll if anything, put a little, you know, a little closure to his thoughts of harming her. And maybe he won't, probably won't, but, you know, at least he'll feel like, you know what, that's great because, I mean, she tells me, apparently, you know, I got to put a stake through her fucking heart at some point. I'll know exactly when she said I got to put it through her fucking heart, through her chest, got to come out her back. And then she'll come back as, you know, whatever this second witch, third witch life is. And then her cousin Madonna supposed to throw gasoline on this bitch and pouring her out, but I'll know when. Hoping that happens quick. But, you know, as far as the band, them guys, they're getting back together because I told Gwen, that's it. I fell in love with a rock star, not a supermodel, Gwen. And, you know, I mean, not that she's not beautiful, but you're not a supermodel, Gwen. You're not. Okay, you're a super funny supermodel. Super fabulastic. But you're about a rock star. My favorite rock star, actually. So, you know, I guess these guys are getting back together. And, like I said, I think we need to get Gene on tour with them, at least for a couple dates. But, you know, and I can just see now, you know, I'm sure Gwen, you know, there's going to come a point where he's going to put Gene's going, you know, Gwen, just give me, like, you know, can you tape off just this section here for me, because I got to go over here and throw my, you know, my sword here. I want to blow fire over here, and I, you know, I'm going to spit this fake shit out. You're not having that, Gene, okay? You're going to be normal. You're going to be enjoyed as Gene, whatever you want to be in. You know, when you took your makeup off, I finally seen that album cover. Boy, oh boy, what did you think? You were going to bring back disco, Gene? This Gene. Something's going to happen, guys. You know, we're taking his makeup off. Something big's going to happen. You know, kind of like, you know, the Doors, you know, being as, you know, the vibe being as heavy, so heavy on the universe to turn the Milky Way in the, you know, paper Ruth bars. Well, something's going to happen. We take our makeup off, guys. So, prepare yourself. And when I seen the album cover finally, look it up finally, I seen a couple years last year, I think, finally I seen it. And I think Gene thought he was going to, I thought, you know, Gene probably thought, you know what, disco's definitely going to come back. I'm going to be the first one. You know, I got the disco jeans, the Gloria Vanderbilt jeans and all that shit. Wear that, Gene, whatever, but I want to see, I mean, and I hope, you know, Gene, you know, I hope you can do a little more than just one little move you got with that bass guitar. You push your hips back and forth, because Tony's going to have you dancing all around. If not, you're going to be moving around. Try to get out away of them, but you know, take a good look at these guys, because these guys are, you know, I mean, the Chili Peppers, they bounce around a lot, but these guys they're really underrated and unseen, and you know, that's my thing. You know, I can't wait to see it. I really can't. And she doesn't have a choice, and Gene doesn't either, because I've already, you know, blamed Gene for the Great White disaster. Great White finally, 6 years after the devastating Great White incident. The news, you know, they finally apologized. What did they apologize? What did they apologize for? For what? I mean, if anyone has to apologize, I would say it's, you know, Kiss and Gene Simmons, if they even have to apologize, because they're the ones that gave them the pyrotechnics. But they were doing, you know, they were passing on what they started with to another band, and it's not, but even their fault. It's your fire police and your code inspector's fault that you had, however many people in that place. We should have had 40. So I don't want to hear that shit. Anyway, got a problem? Talk to Gene Simmons. Seriously, tell him about it. I'd love to hear that. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get with them again today. So back to as far as No Doubt goes. Well, I mean, those guys are, they're the world's sexiest band, as far as I'm concerned, the world's most complex band as far as their music complexity, and they don't have to work at it. It's just the way it works out. They're very complex. Their music is very complex. I don't even know if it can be written, to tell you the truth. But the best thing about it is they don't connive shit and piece things together. It's just the way they play. So, you got a great bass player. Tony, you got a decent guitar player, Tom, and you got a great drummer, Adrian, and a front chick that's keeps these guys in the dark because she wants all the attention. She's done that for 30 fucking years, man, 30 years, and these guys have been left in the dark. So it's time to let these guys shine. And you take a back seat, going, okay, it's time. Anyway, next question. So what's up with the Doors? Well, the Doors. Well, I can tell you what's up with the Doors. What's up with the Doors is, as soon as whatever Gwen's going to decide to do with the band, now in my opinion, I would love to get Robbie and John out on the, and Pablo, and get, the second generation Doors. Think about it, because me and Pablo are both their children. So, that's my thing. But because Robbie says he sold his that album board, dude. Nice, man. Check out the new album board. Say hi to Tony, man. Say what's up, Tony. Tony, how are you? He's got one of your boards. All right, so, as far as I'm concerned with the Doors, it's like this. Robbie seems to be, now whether he's kidding or not, if you sold your portion of the Doors, Robbie, and you went and gave it to your favorite, whatever you said, your favorite donation place, that's fine, Danny. But don't use them anyway. Don't be singing them. Don't be out there with this fucking other guy you're doing this shit with. Because I'm saying, well, the Doors are going to be that bad together now. John, let's come along too. Hey, these are all welcome. But if you're not, then it's going to be, try to get Puddle Mud to, or maybe No Doubt, or whatever. Chili Pepper. Somebody will play it. Somebody will be the Doors. I'll just be the Doors myself, and I'll just go jump from band to band. I'll just do Doors tunes. Puddle Mud could be the Doors one month, but I think Wes is, going to be a staple on my side. I would hope so, and maybe Dave or Matt, whatever. Let's go by Dave, Matt, whatever. Anyway, so we'll talk to these guys, see what happens. But as far as I'm concerned, the Doors are by far not out. I got a storm fucking bowl. We got to keep rolling. Anyway, next question. So what do I think of what? Motley Crue. I'll tell you what I think of Motley Crue. Well, I seen Nikki the other night, and I got to tell him, Nikki, fuck Gwen, dude. Fuck her. I asked you to 8-ball fucking blackball her 2 years ago, Nikki. You're doing a great job. She's not blackballed, okay? And I'm on the street. Thanks, Nikki. Anyway, this new dude they got, that they replaced Mick with, like I said, I'm sure Nikki told the guy, look, man, with this $200,000 we're going to give you, when Metallica gave their bass player $1 million back in the day, 20 years ago, I thought they shorted that guy. Now this guy, Nikki's telling him, look, it's $200,000, all right, and it's not going to be in actual cash, it's going to be in Bitcoin. You can only spend it in certain areas, certain places, but you're as good as cash. Your percentage over the proof, and you'll never pull time out of your pocket. And you go anywhere you go, people are going to be giving you shit. So, look at it like that. You'd actually owe me money right now, but just saying. And, you got the legacy. And you're filling some pretty tough shoes. Not anybody can play power chords and, drop D. Mick was, had a little more going on than that, but, but Dwight, I think I'm not comfortable with the guy yet. I'm not comfortable. I just figured it. I took one look at the guy and I thought, well, Nikki's dumb because this guy can kick everybody's ass in the back. Come back and get all their asses 2 times. So that wasn't smart, Nikki. This guy wants to take over, he's going to take over. So, and then, he's probably expecting to play Coliseums, not bars, bars, nightclubs, and gas stations, dude. With $200,000, fun. That's, look, then you get like $1 million, $2 million off of Mickey. Take his properties and you give this guy $200,000. Well, with this $200,000 comes a lot with that. First of all, you're in the crew, okay? You're my right-hand man, and you replaced Mick, and like I said, you'll never pull a dime out of your pocket. And Dad, do you want a new car? We're not getting one because we don't have new cars anymore. So, I mean, Nick's got a lot of balls. He's talking a big game right now. This guy's got him pissed off yet. Didn't even show where, something went wrong. Nicky started to yell at everybody. So, next question. Well, Jim, what do you think of Metallica covering Turn the Page? What else to cover? Turn the Page. What else? Come on, guys. Come on, Metallica. We'll just cover. Simple Man. And what else? Oh, and Whiskey and Jarro. I think you did a decent job on all of them, but I think that you guys should have maybe not done that because you're a metal band. There's no. I know you guys are all about the money. If you can do what the fuck you want with the money, but I don't agree with it. Because all three of the songs I like, and I thought I was going to cover someday, but whatever. It's all good. You beat me to your rock stars. I'm not. So anyway, do I like them guys? Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, they're cool. Why wouldn't I? No. I mean, they ain't got nothing on Great White. I thought, getting, what's his name, burn himself up. Sorry to hear that, but, Great White, they burned a whole fucking bar up, killed hundreds of people, and not one of them got, one hair burnt. I don't even think anything got burnt. Nothing. I don't even think, I don't even think they're, all of them, you think they would have went first, but apparently not. So, anyway, my take on Metallica, I love them. They're good dudes. Zak Wilde. What do I think of Zak Wilde? I think Zak Wilde is a great guy. Educated, not too bright, not too shabby, but not too bright. I mean, when he told Nicky about the inlays are well, by the way, the inlays, I got to get a hold of that because he's going to get Jim Morrison, real bone for my father, Zach, did that. Let me inlay in your money, your guitars now. Don't take it to Mako and have them fucking click with the fucking things, okay? They're bones. They're not, mahogany or ash from the deepest depths of, fucking the Brazilian rainforest. He swears he knows what the fuck you're talking about. I think he's a jerk off too. So, I mean, yeah, he's been there. I'm sure he's been to Peru once or twice, but you know what the fuck he was at. We asked if he was on Mount Pocho Hocho or Mount Michitaco. And asked him what he was drinking mud water for. Don't remember where he's at. You know what I mean, Zach? Zach said, Mickey, you're not expecting me to play anything in the show, right? I'm going to show you something. You see this here mahogany on my neck? Oh my God, you see this? This is plugged from the deepest depth of the fucking forest, okay? Peruvian rainforest. Mickey, yeah, I've been there. No, you haven't, Nick. Yes, no, you have not. not at these longitude and latitude lines. Nick, you're not. You want impossible? No, Nick, you haven't. You haven't. So, and plus you're wasting more time on the show here, and I got shit to talk about. So, the next time you get on this show, Zach, you can say, well, you know what? You see these lace here? These lace? This is real bone. This is real Jim Morrison's bone, man. This is. You know what I mean? I mean, shit. But the Mako job, again, like most educated, professors, they always, I wouldn't expect from anybody to rock star to fuck it up in the end, where, all this shit, and then, Nicky, what? So what's the last topic I'm going to touch on based on the record, Nick, and I know you're probably, waiting for it, as yes, they do get them painted at Mako, okay? But, I know it sounds crazy, but Nick, I got a great deal. And who's going to hand paint all those guitars? Because, so get with Slash, by the way, and get with this hat guy and do your cat and hat, okay? And what I think of Slash, I think Slash has the patience of an elephant. When I think of the front, what's his name? Axel, I think he's a jerk off. He's fat right now. But he did okay with the ACDC thing from what I've seen. But I've seen him didn't do okay. And what I think of Ted Nugent, I think he did not. So, until next time, bye.